Welcome to Fastang444. This is Fastang444's Adventures. I've been wanting to go sailing for quite some time. I finally got around to doing it, so here's Fastang444 Windsurfing, a special Fastang444's Windsurfing edition. And unfortunately, the first minute of this, my GoPro was set at time lapse, so it's choppy and appears to be in fast forward. Fortunately, I do have a few other videos of me sailing, windsurfing that is, that are in regular speed. Here's one where I just do a knee-deep water start, and I just hop up on the board and away I go. And this was a light to medium wind day, so there were gusts where I wound up going a little quicker, where those were the medium winds. It's rare to see anyone else windsurfing, but on this particular day, there was another gentleman, a very skilled windsurfer, that was on the lake with me. You can see him just left of my mast off in the distance there. And here's a short picture video of him sailing in towards the shore. I thought it'd be fun to sail the same direction that he is sailing, so I turn around here, try and time it to where I am just upwind from him, sailing back towards the shore. There we we go. I kind of flop around in my turns, not as smooth as I mentioned. He's very skilled. Watching him jibe turns is fun to watch. I do not have that skill. There's an island that is upwind from this section of the lake where there are lulls, and once you get beyond that island, then the wind will pick up where it blows along the shoreline. There's that island over there on the right. This is where the wind will pick up along the shoreline. The wind picked up a little bit here, so I got off to a quicker start. And threw a bit of seaweed there. I have a weed fin that has a rake on it that sheds off the weeds. the lines that come off of the boom that you see right there connect to a waist harness that I am wearing. It has a hook that you hook into those lines to help you manage the force of the wind on the sail. I have the sail kind of in a middle position. If you lean the mast forward, you will go downwind. If you lean the mast aft, it will cause you to go upwind. And around the middle of those two, you just go across the wind, which is what I tend to like to do. If anything, go upwind at the beginning and then have a bit of a downwind sail back towards the shore, so you don't have to work to get back upwind if you go too far downwind. I was windsurfing on Kent Lake in Kensington Metro Park. And I launched where that yellow dot is, near the east boat launch, and roughly went towards that peninsula that the yellow arrow is directed towards, sometimes a little farther to the right where that little island is. And there will be multiple directions you get winds from on this lake, depending on what the prominent direction is. This was a northeasterly wind on this day, so it kind of followed the shoreline, but once you were out in the middle of the lake, it became more of a easterly wind, so you kind of have to feel the wind on your face and adjust accordingly. Straight ahead, and the island's off to the right. Tack upwind here. Tacking is changing directions upwind. Jibing is changing directions downwind. And the gentleman that was out here sailing would jibe. He would have very smooth turns downwind. I found I lose water going downwind, and then I have to try and sail back upwind because I am not as skilled jibing as that gentleman that was winds out here sailing, so I tend to tack, go upwind. This was close to where the winds die out downwind from the island. I decided to tack and go back out here. Sail a little more and not deal with the lull, the calm winds downwind from the island. And as the day progressed, the winds actually did become a little more consistent. downwind from that island. So this is that lull through here. And when sailing, you learn to watch the water. When there is chop, a little bit rougher water, you know, that is a sign that there is wind over the water, and that's what is taking place here. In strong winds, around gale force winds, you'll see whitecaps. Actually, that's a whole different animal. That's a lot of fun. Of this dock straight ahead was my launch point, and I like being able to sail right back to my launch point, hopping off in the deep water. Success here. And this is actually one of my favorite things to do, windsurfing. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. What a great day sailing. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a fun one, windsurfing. And if you did, please subscribe. Just click that bell.